Hello and welcome. Today is January 30th, 2020, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing well for today. And if you had voted in my poll yesterday, I took a consensus vote based on the ones who had participated in my subscriber group about where you're at in your journey. Okay, so as of right now, 236 people have voted. 24% are in communication, okay, and 33% are in recent communication. So that's about over 50%. And the rest, okay, who are in no communication for 3 to 6 months is 17%, and the ones who have no communication for 7 months and longer, that is 22%. And there is one person who is in union and unhappy. Okay, they're happy and in union. So that's 4%. So I think 4% equates to one person. It could be two. So, for the ones who are in union and still watching my videos, thank you for your loyalty, okay? And I'm glad that you're really happy with your divine person, okay? And what I'm feeling is that there is a split, okay, between those who are in non-communication and who are in communication and recent non-communication. That is what I'm seeing. So I feel like, some of this is staggering, but more and more people are coming into communication. That's what it seems like. Okay. So with that being said, the reason for the non-communication is people still have healing work to do. Okay. So I really feel like for today's reading, I would like to focus on where you are at. Okay, and I'll check into the masculine's energy, but I want to put the focus more on yourself and see if I can give you some guidance for today. Okay, so let's get started. Dear Spirit, Source and Universe, and all the powers that may be, please use me as a clear channel to receive the most truthful and accurate information in regards to the collective of watching this video. Please reveal to me the general overall energies for the ones who are in communication with their divine masculines, and for the ones who are in no communication, please, Spirit. And also, please reveal to me the energies of their divine partner. What is the current situation dealing with this collective for the ones who are in communication and non-communication? And please reveal to me their partner's energy. Thank you, Spirit. So for the ones who are in communication, we have bully, okay, but it's in reverse. Conceal deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So if you guys are in communication, perhaps you still feel that you're hiding your fears through communication. Even though that you're in communication, there's something that you're holding back. Okay, that is why I feel that for the ones who are in recent communication have actually gone through this. Perhaps there was something that you were not communicating clearly while you were in recent communication with your person. And that's what I'm seeing. Now, for your person, we have rescuer, but it's in reverse. They assume that they assume that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. So, for your person, if you're in communication, they really feel like they have opened up to you, okay, and they expect something in return. Honestly, this sounds egotistical. I feel like your person is wanting something out of you, okay, and I'm assuming it's the feminine, the one that is watching this video. So keep that in mind. Let me know if that resonates. Now, for the ones who are in no communication, we have mystic, but it's in reverse. Delusional rapport with the divine. Oh my God. So, what I'm feeling is that if you're feeling spiritual, I feel like you have, some delusional, connection with the divine. Perhaps it's because there has been a period of separation. You possibly think that you're connected with spirit, but you really aren't, okay? Just take a step back and really do the silence, okay? If you have been following me in the past couple of videos, to sit still, try not to, do other things, and really reflect on yourself and your partner. Oh my God. We have monk and nun, but it's in the upright. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So very opposite energies from what I can see. I really feel like your divine person is really working with spirit. And for the one that is watching this video, you really aren't. That is why, I feel that seemingly as you guys are coming closer into union, if your person is really truly working on their spiritual self, I feel like, for this collective, you really need to take a step back and really reflect on where you're at, in your spiritual journey. That is what I'm feeling, even though that you feel that you have attained that sense of connection with spirit. Are you really truly? That is what I'm seeing, guys, okay? So let me go ahead and see. Let me clarify these energies for the ones that are in communication with your person and the ones who are not. What is the underlying energy here with this collective who are in communication and non-communication with their person? Please clarify these energies, Spirit. So for the one that is watching this video, we have perspective, okay? And this is the Hangman. So even if you're in communication, I really feel like you need to take a moment to really reflect on yourself, similar to the ones who are in no communication, okay? You have some fears that you're hiding from your person that you really need to communicate, and you have to look at the perspective of your divine person. Your person is assuming that, they're coming to save the day, and they're looking to see if you'll reciprocate that, but you have some sort of hidden fear of expressing your truth. That is what I'm feeling, okay? And I feel like it's based out of need, not out of want. And there is a better way to handle this. Pause for reflection, insight, and be different. Really look at how things are, okay, if you're in communication. And this could be hidden. Everything, like your communication could be great, or maybe you are communicating, but it's on a very superficial level. Okay, that is the feel I'm getting. Just a quick little check and see how your day is going. But not really addressing like what is really going on in your physical daily life. That is the feeling that I'm getting. Okay. With your person, we have 4 of Gabrielle, which is the 4 of Wands. Time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So I really feel like your person feels like they're in a really good mood to, be in union or reunion with you. And they're making assumptions, okay, that things are great. But I feel like, okay, and I feel like this is the feminine who are in communication. You really need to look at a different perspective. There's something that's really bothering you. That is what I'm seeing, okay? And really try to work on that aspect or that angle. And if you're hiding this, only you know, okay? So this may not resonate with everyone, but that's what I'm picking up for this energy, something that you're really hiding, even though that you're talking to your person. And I feel like your person isn't letting on either. They're feeling really good, but they're looking for something in return. And it's based out of need. So think about it, okay? Now, for the person who is in no communication, we have the Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So what I'm feeling is for the ones who are non-communication and the ones watching this video, you have the power to manifest your person, okay, into your physical existence. I feel like you need to connect with spirit. I feel like, you have false hope. You're not seeing things manifest in the physical. And I see that your person is really connecting with spirit. So if you're feeling negative, feeling, kind of at a loss, you really need to change or transmute those energies. And that's the feeling that I'm getting. Because there's an opportunity here for you to really come into union by changing your connection with spirit. And it's with yourself. You have to feel like your masculine or your person will return back to your life. That is what I'm seeing. And towards your person, we have the Sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive with the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So your person is really working on themselves. And I really feel like this is the masculine energy here. And they're at a completion. This person is truly working on themselves. They're spiritually awakened. I feel like, it's close. For the ones who are no communication, it is close but feminine. I really feel like you really need to work on connecting yourself with your higher self and through spirit. And, for the ones who are in communication, for the feminines, I really feel like you need to change your perspective. There's something that you're hiding. You're fearful. Perhaps maybe that your masculine might leave. That is the feeling that I'm getting. And honestly, it feels like a false sense of security. Even though I see that, the Four of Wands shows up for your person, your masculine. But it's through assumptions. They're not 100%. That is what I'm feeling so far. So let's see what's going on in the heart. Spirit, what is currently going on in the heart space for the ones who are in communication with each other and for the ones who are in no communication? What is currently going on in the heart space of the ones who are in communication And for the ones who are not. Okay, so for the ones in communication, we have elevation. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love, okay? And that's what needs to happen with the ones who are non-communication. You need to elevate yourself and trust and know that union will happen. Because I say that for the ones who are no communication, your person is truly working on their spirituality, okay? So if you're in a funk, raise your vibration. But for the ones who are in communication, elevate yourself. And that's what I feel like you're doing. Now, for your masculine, we have ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So your masculine is taking ownership of whatever that has happened in the past. That's why, they're feeling good. They want to be with you, feminine, from what I can see. And they're trying to change this energy of trying to salvage the connection. That is what I'm feeling. They're taking ownership of what has happened in the past. So that's honestly, pretty good. For the feminine who are in communication, I feel like you're doubting yourself and you have hidden fears that your masculine will renege on this union, okay, or potential union that you guys are in, of talking. So there's still a little bit of hidden fears, but your masculine is really putting in the effort to change. So that's really good. So for the feminines and no communication, we have spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. And hence the reason why you have the magician. Be spontaneous, okay, and change your energy. You can manifest union with your masculine by raising your vibration. So if you feel like you're caught in a negative vibe, change your energy, okay? And you can do this by loving on yourself, feeling good, being whole on your own, okay? And connect with spirit and with yourself. That is what I'm feeling, okay? And for your masculine and no communication, we have commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. This masculine who is in no communication with you, feminine, is truly committed to themselves. They are feeling really good and really positive. They're really being devoted to them. Learning self-love. I kid you not. For the masculines who are in no communication, this is such a beautiful energy. And it's very strong in today's reading. And that's what I'm seeing. Wow. So let me go ahead and see. What is it that this collective needs to heal? What is it that this collective need to work on in this now moment? What is it that you need to heal? For those who are in communication, okay, I feel like you have victim consciousness. You're feeling like a victim here. You have some hidden fears and you're trying to change your perspective. You're trying to elevate yourself and you feel like something is about to happen. That is the feel I'm getting. I feel like you're worrying, okay? Your masculine is trying to do whatever it takes to change, okay, of, trying to make things work. Change the energies that's happened in the past, and you feel like a victim here. You really need to get out of this energy, okay? And with your masculine, pay attention to the signs. I feel like this masculine is more open to people, places, and situations that is occurring in their life. They are taking ownership of their actions and I feel like they're in awareness, okay? More than anything, this masculine wants union with you, feminine. And they're being more mindful. That is the feeling that I'm getting. And they've reached that conclusion. And I feel like they're putting an end to this, okay? That's what I'm feeling so far. For the feminine who is in no communication, how teachable are you? You know, I feel like you have been working on yourself, but there's still some lessons that you need to learn. You know, it's like the know-it-all. It's like, yeah, I have really worked on myself. But have you? Because I feel like, you know, you're not really connecting with spirit. I feel like you have in the past, but you're kind of like, you know, getting out of it, but you need to, you know, get back up. And you're at a completion, so, you know, I feel like this is a temporary energy. This can be fixed immediately, okay? I don't feel like it's a long-term thing, but I feel like it's a recent energy that you're going through. So make sure you change your vibration, okay, feminines? Because I feel like for the ones who are no communication is possible because this masculine is really working on themselves and they're in a good energy. And also, they're working on self-sabotage. I feel like this masculine understands that they were sabotaging the connection. That is why they are loving on themselves, and now they're being committed to love. Loving themselves and loving on you, feminine. That is what I'm seeing. You guys are close. You guys are that close to really working things out. When you let go of the masculine so the masculine can heal, they can truly change and transform. Feminines, if you're still clinging toward union, you need to release it and really focus that on yourself so that you too can be in a high vibration similar to this masculine energy. That is what I'm seeing, okay? So I'm going to take a moment and I'll get back to the other half of this reading. Okay guys, sorry about that. I had to get my son off the bus and I had me vegetarian pad thai. I made pad thai last night and it's good. I like it. So, let's see. What can we see about what you guys need to heal? What do you know about what you need to heal at this now moment? Please clarify what the collective needs to work on. So for feminines in communication, we have abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. So feminines, just know that your abundance is here, okay? Release your victim consciousness and elevate your mind, okay? And about your vibration to love and your perspective. I feel like, you know, for this feminine collective, you're in a funk. Sorry about that. And you're in your abundance, so enjoy this time, okay? And with the masculine, we have intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Guys, this is such a beautiful card. I don't think I ever pulled this out of this deck. And so masculines is using their intuition when they are paying attention to the signs, and that's really beautiful. This masculine is aware. They're awakened. And I feel like, you know, they want to change things up with you, feminine. So don't worry, okay? And with the feminine who is in no communication, we have awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts and look for the signs and guidance. You know, come into your awareness, feminine. How teachable are you? Okay? You know, I feel like you need to move beyond your mind and embrace whatever new situations and manifest. You know, just changing your energy so that you can call in your divine partner. Your person is really working on themselves. And for the masculine and no communication, we have anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. This masculine is, I feel like this masculine was really angry, possibly because of their karmic situations or choices that they have made in the past. And I feel like this masculine is making peace within themselves, okay, to transmute this energy, because this masculine is actually feeling very positive today, and they're really committed to themselves. And also, I feel that they are working on this commitment towards you, feminine. That is what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and pull some tarot. Okay. All right. Let me pull this deck out here. Dear Spirit, please reveal to me what is the collective energy of this masculine and feminine for today. What is the general collective energy for this masculine and feminine for today? What is the general collective energy, please, Spirit? Thank you. Wow, we have the Emperor. And so masculines is taking control of the situation. They're moving forward. And I feel like they're getting out of this karmic wheel, this karmic cycle, from what I can see. And I feel like they're making a decision to walk away from something that is holding them back. I feel like for some, they are stuck in the past, but they're working on releasing themselves from what I can see. Because they have meditated. They have really thought about the situation, about not offering you a solid partnership. And I really feel like, they are really working on themselves, self-love. And I see it for both divine masculines, okay, whether they're in communication with you or not. And I see that there is a delay when it comes to, reconciling. And I feel that, both masculines are afraid of being judged at this time. And I feel like, again, this masculine is still stuck in the past. They're really working on getting themselves out of this energy from what I can feel. So I do see that there is still some healing work that needs to be done. And it has to do with the self-love. Again, it shows up twice in underlying energy. They can't really sleep. They're stressed out. They're worried about revealing their truth, about what they fear. The masculine who is in communication, they're using their intuition, okay? And the one that is in no communication, they're working with anger. They understand that they are self-sabotaging themselves in the connection with you, feminine. Okay, so different energies when I can feel. And for feminines who are no communication, how teachable are you? You have to come into awareness of your thoughts. And for the ones that are in communication, just focus on your abundance in the here and now. Okay, don't feel like you are a victim when your masculine is trying to change this energy. And I see that, the masculines are wanting to offer you something feminine, and I feel like there could be a delay in them giving something towards you. This could be a message, because I feel like, there's something that both masculines need to work on, and possibly the feminines, that is holding you guys back from finding peace and stability in the connection. For a new beginning, okay? That is what I'm seeing. And you guys want to get out of this energy, of feeling like, things of the past, offers being made. That is what I'm feeling. And you guys really want to feel good, everyone, okay? Because I feel like there's some juggling that's been going on. I feel like this collective isn't feeling balanced for today. I do see that this masculine wants to come and offer their love towards you, feminine. That is what I'm seeing. But they're not clear on how. I still feel like healing is still going on within this collective. So they can speak their truth, because that's what you want, feminines. You want nothing but the truth. And feminines, I feel like you need to be clear also, because you're hiding some fears. You need to get out of this victim consciousness and look at things from a different perspective, and just know that if you're in your abundance, all is well. That is what I'm seeing. And then you guys can move forward and get out of this energy. So that's what I'm seeing for today. Here I see 4 Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, feminists, if you've been holding back, you need to release that, okay? Don't cling. Let go. So it's a masculine. Masculines is putting down their guard. I feel like they were really defensive. They were hurt. Possibly feeling a little insecure, but I feel like the masculines in communication is using their intuition. And, the masculines in non-communication, I feel like they had an issue with anger, and they're working on that. And I feel like they're angry at themselves because they know that they self-sabotage themselves from a beautiful connection with you, feminine, of them attaining their true peace and happiness. Both you guys need to release, because I feel like there's some impatience that's going on. You guys aren't really doing the work to heal completely from the situation. Give it some time so you can balance out your energy. I also see here 6 of Pentacles. I feel like one is giving more than the other. And it could be this masculine that is in communication with you, feminine. I feel that this masculine, may be giving you some attention, but you kind of question it. That is what I'm feeling. Or you're questioning the motives of your masculine, and you feel like a victim. But just know that you are blessed with this abundance. So enjoy the moment, okay? Blessings are coming to you, feminine, who are in communication. And for the ones that are in no communication, just sit in your silence and reflect. And balance yourself out first, okay? Connect with spirit. And I see here 8 of Pentacles. I feel like this masculine is truly working on themselves and towards a connection with you, feminine. Because they want to speak their truth, and that's in the heart of this reading. This masculine is coming in with their full integrity, that they were holding back, and they want to release that. They know that they weren't patient in the past, and they are healing. And they know that they weren't giving towards you as much, but they're fixing this. They want to give you balance. And I see that this masculine wants to come in with their truth. They want to be clear with you, feminines, okay? They don't want to hold back. I feel like this masculine wants to talk to you clearly about this reciprocity. But, I feel like this masculine could be holding back their truth also. Okay? They have this look on their face. They're like, how much should I tell? I'm not sure. How will my feminine react to what I'm going to say? That's the feeling that I'm getting. Yeah, and it's about the third party situation. So collectively, this masculine is really working on giving you the truth about the third party situation. And they're afraid to let you know what's going on. But I feel like some of them are. And that's why there is no balance, because they're wrapping up that karmic cycle. Because this masculine wants the 10 of Cups. They want to be happy with you, feminine. And I feel like this masculine wants to reveal their truth. That they don't want to hold back anymore. And you too, feminine. They truly want to be happy. And they know that they were investing into a third-party situation in the past. But they're working on releasing that. Okay, because it wasn't really serving this masculine. This masculine is now clear about what they need to do. That is why this masculine over here, who is in communication with you, feminine, they're in their awareness that they take ownership of their actions. This masculine over here in communication is speaking their truth. And feminines, you're not sure. That is what I'm feeling. You still have some doubt, but just trust your masculine, okay? Give them the benefit of the doubt. Look at things from their perspective and really work on your insecurities. And for this masculine over here, they're really working on their inner peace, learning to love themselves first so they can be completely happy. Because I feel like this masculine was really angry that they held themselves back, self-sabotaging themselves because they were giving into a third-party situation. Now they're trying to work on releasing it. They don't want to be guarded anymore. They're tired of fighting. And finally, we have the Hangman, and it's in reverse. This masculine is tired of, like staying stagnant. I feel like they truly do see things from a different perspective, especially with the masculine who is in no communication with you, feminine. They've gained enlightenment and they can see clearly now what it is that this masculine needs to do. And they're really working on themselves from what I can feel. Their anger issues, and they're really angry at themselves. If they were angry at the karmic, they're really angry at themselves for letting them be stuck in that situationship from what I can feel. And feminines, for you who are in no communication, you are in awareness that you really need to learn more about yourself and how spiritually connected are you. Because I feel like, you kind of fell backwards a little bit. And you need to change and transmute that energy. And this masculine is no longer wanting to be stuck over here who's in communication. They see that they need to take ownership of their actions. And they're trying to make it up to you, feminine, who you are in communication with. Maybe you have a different perspective about raising your vibrations and not putting yourself into this victim consciousness, okay? That is what I'm seeing for today's collective. So, let me see. What else is going on? What is currently going on with the masculine collective energy towards their feminine? And what is currently going on with the collective energy of the feminine towards the masculine? What is going on? Please, Spirit. Three messages, please, for the masculine collective. We have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. I really feel like this masculine is heartbroken, okay, feminines? Whether you're in communication with them or not, they're really hurt about the past decisions and choices that they have made, okay? This masculine who's in communication is taking ownership of their actions, and the ones who are not no communication, they're really angry that they self-sabotage themselves, and they're really heartbroken because of it. They're grieving the loss of you, feminines, okay? That is what I'm seeing. What else, Spirit? What is the masculine's energy towards the feminine collective for today? We have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So these masculines are going through a transformation from what I can see. They want to put an end to the old so they can have a new beginning with you, feminines, and they're going through some change. They're trying to liberate themselves from the past so they can move forward in a connection with you. That is what I'm seeing. Okay, final message from this masculine to the feminine. What else, Spirit? What else is going on with this masculine towards the feminine? Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. So for the ones who are in communication, they're feeling paradise, and this is a beautiful energy. And for the ones who are in no communication, I really feel like, your masculine is feeling happy, okay? And I do see that with the sun energy, and they're feeling whole. And I really feel like this masculine is really thinking about spending some time with you, feminine, okay? At least in their mind. That is what I'm feeling. And possibly if you guys have been together on the beach, this masculine is really thinking about the times when you guys enjoyed each other's company, possibly around the summertime, okay? That is what I'm seeing. So, feminines, what is your energy towards the masculine? What is your current energy towards your masculine? What is the energy towards the masculine? What is your energy? The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. What did I say? Okay, and I really feel like this is more or less the ones who are no communication, because I feel like you are disconnected with spirit or your higher self. Okay, you really need to get out of this energy of thinking that it's over. Okay, you really need to grow and transform your life. Think positively. And for the ones who are in communication, you really need to get out of this victim consciousness. You're thinking too much of the past, of what's happened between you and your masculine, and just look at the things from your masculine's perspective. Because I feel like you are hiding some deep fears about what was said to you in the past, and that's what I'm feeling. Okay, what else, Spirit? How is this feminine feeling towards the masculine for today? How is this feminine feeling towards the masculine for today? How are you feeling, feminine? Okay, I'll take all of them. It's more than 2. We have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Feminines, I really feel like you want to either get married or have some sort of union with your masculine. You're possibly married right now. If you're married, you're thinking maybe, the relationship is over. You're not sure. And if your masculine hasn't shown up, you're not sure what to do, what's your next steps. But you're feeling this. You're feeling the connection with your masculine today. We also have here boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. You have an issue with moving on, feminines. That is what I'm feeling, especially for the ones who are in no communication. You really just don't know what to do. But you're receiving what you need in this now moment. It's a progression, okay? Something is coming, and you're trying to move on, trying to put closure towards this connection with your masculine. But you can't help but to get pulled back with union with your other, okay? Even though that the relationship was over, you're trying to grow and transform your life. And here I see talking. You're interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. I feel like you're talking to your friends, and I really feel that this is for the ones who are in communication with your divine person, that you are, talking to your masculine. But I feel like it might be a little much because I see her hovering. You're interested, you're conversing more, and you're waiting for the message to come through. And for the ones who are no communication, I feel like for this feminine collective, you're interested in moving on. You're not really connecting to your higher self. You don't really see, things coming through from your masculine. But the masculine is actually working on themselves, okay, feminine? You just need to recalibrate and balance yourself. Sit in silence. Don't try to, do too anything drastic. Because I have a feeling like some of the feminines who are no communication, you just want to move on or see if you can, because you have tried it with your masculine and they are still embodying the same toxic behaviors of coming in and out of your life. And that's what I'm feeling. But, what I would say, if you want to talk, just talk to your friends, and if you're open to dating, just show interest, but don't dive deep into it, okay? That's the feeling I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling for this feminine collective. And finally, we have not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. What I'm feeling is that this is more or less for the ones who are no communication with your divine person. Your masculine has this self-sabotage, so you're mirroring your masculine, whether you know this or not. Okay? And you're frustrated, and you lack the confidence in yourself and possibly moving on, possibly trying to find someone new. You have no idea. You have fear and ego issues. You possibly have some jealousy that you need to work on. Work on loving yourself, okay? So the ones who are in no communication, if you feel like you still have some issues that you need to work on, use this time to heal instead of going off and finding someone else. And this could be for ones who are in no communication for 7 months and longer. Perhaps you haven't really learned your lesson yet. That's the feeling that I'm getting. So work on these issues, okay? Now, for the ones who are in communication with your masculine, you possibly feel deep down that you're not enough. And you lack confidence. You're not sure. Get out this victim consciousness, okay? Elevate your vibration. Because you too could be self-sabotaging yourself from your masculine putting the effort into the connection with you. So just be open, okay, to this energy that your masculine is trying to give you, because they're taking ownership of what's happened in the past, and they're using their intuition, and they're paying attention to the red flags. This masculine is trying, okay, for the ones who are in communication. They just want a little bit more reciprocity from you. That's what I'm saying. And if the energies are reversed, take it how it resonates, okay? So that's what I'm saying of what's going on with this collective. So let me go ahead and end this reading with an overall guidance message for the collective, okay? So this is what everyone needs to know for today. What is the guidance message, please, Spirit, for this collective for today? What is the overall message? Kali, liberation. Okay, this is a number 25, which reduces to a 7, making decisions to change towards a spiritual growth. Okay, liberate yourself. So let me see what this one says. You're being invited by the Hindu goddess of liberation and revolution, Kali, to address the aspects in your own shadow nature that have held you hostage to old ideas that no longer serve you who you want to become. You can no longer define yourself by your victim story and expect to succeed in your life. There is a beauty and liberation that is deep, fierce, and courageous. It rises up from the willingness to break the chains of the past in order to transform into something new. I feel like, for this collective, you're holding on to the past still. You need to break free and liberate yourselves from those old negative patterns and beliefs. Okay? You may be afraid to set boundaries with others, but the goddess Kali has come to lend you her daggers. You must cut ties with the familiar ideas about life that have determined your place in the world up until now. Have you been holding back on shining in the world because you are afraid of the reprisal or judgment of others? This helps no one. You must step into life authentic and glowing. Refuse to allow the potential judgment of others that affect you. Every day, claim your power to liberate yourself from caring what others think. When you are asking for the wisdom to live and contribute, to do no harm, and to serve for the highest good of all, none of this matters, even if you must tear down what has been built. Do not be afraid. Okay, I don't care how long you've invested into something. If it doesn't work, change it up. Okay? Kali will help you whenever you need to be courageous, even when you're most afraid. Be fierce and be loving and be willing to learn. Life will respond in miraculous ways. Wow, this is such a strong and beautiful message that wants to come through so that you all can come into alignment with yourself and towards union with your person. Okay, so I'm going to read the alignment message. When resentment and anger fester below the surface, the unprocessed emotions simmer until they boil over. It's easy to project anger, envy, and ancient inherited rage on others we perceive as the source of our discontent. When something triggers these emotions, we can project onto strangers as well as the people closest to us. Nobody wins when so much pain is unleashed in the world. Take heart, you are not alone. Know that rage and fury must have a place to be expressed. And you can use this energy to make something extraordinary and find a new way. The fierce liberation goddess Kali offers her daggers to help you cut the ties to stories you tell about the past. Once you have expressed and processed them, no matter what the conditions, your alignment task is to find a way to channel this rage, this anger, these feelings into creativity. Make something of it, of yourself, so you don't create destruction just because you can. Be willing to be teachable, even if it feels uncomfortable. When you know more, you can do better. Be willing to take full accountability for the energy you bring into the world. Kali knows the fierce dark love she brings and will not always be comfortable. And the process of transformation requires rigorous self-honesty. Are you being true to yourself? That is something to think about. You have what it takes. Now make something meaningful and be someone you are proud of. Wow. Kali. This person has the power to change, to liberate themselves from their mental thoughts, okay? And really, change into someone who is powerful. And not only that, I feel like, the alignment message is for the ones who are in no communication, because it really talks about self-sabotage for this masculine and for the feminine. How teachable are you? Okay, if you need to hear about this again, you can rewind and listen to the alignment message again so that you can hear the message that wants to come out for today, so you can process it and know what you need to change. That is what I'm seeing. If you build something off of a faulty foundation, if you or hang on to the stories you kept telling yourself, it's time to let go and create a new story. Okay, that's in the past. Create some beautiful memories and stories, okay, in your present moment. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's reading. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can reach me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. And guys, let me know if this reading was helpful. Okay, I mean, this is not the typical tarot reading that we all normally would, look for, on the internet, but it has a lot of deep guidance messages. So if you're resonating with this, make sure you like this video, okay? This will actually help circulate throughout the community. Especially if it's in your particular situation, but also it gives you a different perspective to kind of look at things of how you can heal yourself and also the connection with your person, but also look at the situationship dealing with your person so you can come into awareness and understand what they are going through so you can show compassion for what they're going through, okay? That is what I'm saying. And then once you understand, you guys can come into alignment. And if you're in no communication, that means that either both counterparts, and I'm seeing it in today's reading, both counterparts have more lessons to learn. Okay? And for the ones who are in communication, you need to work out your fear. That is what I'm seeing. So I really hope you enjoyed today's reading, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.